we go. Alright. Just want to check everything as much as possible. Even though like I know I'm not showing up in purple because cause I don't have Discord via desktop app of him, but he's fine. Alright, so I guess I'll go ahead and get started. So, as always, everyone, heyo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. It's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome to yet another installment of Let's Plays Live, where I stream random things at random times for various different reasons. And today, or I should say tonight rather, I decided to play some more Night Rain because, for one, I didn't really get to do anything for Sunday, and everything. And two, um, I pretty much had a doctor's appointment, technically yesterday, I guess, or doing everything, and I was up for quite a while, and then like after I had finally gotten home, I pretty much just crashed the fuck out and slept for who knows how long. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not really doing much of anything, so why not go ahead and maybe try something? And I guess maybe like the third and final reason per se is because of the announcement and stuff that I had seen about about Night Rain. So yeah, basically in a nutshell, we have now gotten like a little like a little confirmation and stuff. We saw like the trailer for the upcoming DLC for Elden Ring Night Rain. And I was just like, you know what? Maybe that'll be like maybe that'll be like a little random excuse to, get back in to do some more Night Rain streams and, maybe kill some more shit. So, yeah. Last time I did this, I had done a playthrough of the game as Raider, or as you can probably call him, as the Onion Raider. Um, this is what I like to refer to. I like to kind of refer to as like my little revenge arc for the characters. Some of them, at least. Oh, excuse me. So, um, basically in a nutshell, I had a bit of a thing where some characters had like different loadouts for the main effective weaknesses for some, if not all, the bosses. Um, I would kind of like just go around, in expeditions, in trios, playing with randoms and whatnot at most, and bring a loadout that hopefully aid towards killing the boss and everything. And I decided that today I was going to be doing some Duchess because I guess because I've done Iron Eye, I've done Raider, so I figured the next one that I do is Duchess herself. So yeah. So I'm gonna show all my loadout stuff that I have for her. Um, This is the first one where it's pretty much a holy build. Um, I got everything as much as I could. That I thought was, that would, be pretty good to use. Um, Next up is a poison frost build with a little bit of an Evergel type of relic. Basically it's the third one right here where stone sword key in possession at the start of expedition and then attack power increase for each avatar person defeated. This one right here is I kind of like to refer to this as like my little main loadout that I like to sometimes play around with Duchess. I guess you could say it's kind of like maybe like a health build, maybe. Reason for it is because of the first relic that you see, increased maximum HP, continuous HP recovery, and slowly restore HP for self and allies when HP is low. And then on the second one here, I got HP restoration upon dagger attacks, and also got a little thing for a little bit of FP/mine, and a little thing for Duchess, and then of course got a little thing for improvement stance breaking winning 2 armaments, so like for example Atmos having 2 katanas. I can build how my starting armament have blood loss, and then of course poison mist for the Ash of War, if you will. So yeah, this one right here is my fire build. Um, I think it's probably I think it's pretty good right here. This right here, as I like to refer to it as my random infinity build because of this specific relic right here, which is Night of the Lord, where you have to beat the final boss, aka the Night Aspect. Um, and you see it's all about like infinity attack stuff, and then switching weapons also boost attack power. So there's that. I also kind of refer, I also guess you could say this kind of like a boss loadout, like a boss relic loadout. It's like I have like I don't know, like three things, like from different bosses and whatnot. This right here is kind of like I guess you could say like a, no, I want to say like a blood loss frost build. So there's that. This here is kind of like an FP build, I guess. Don't really play around with it much, and I guess you say kind of the same thing would go for right here in a sense. But then again, I did manage to make this be. I did manage to turn this build into a lightning build. So yeah. And I think just for the hell of it, I always normally rock the black leather for Duchess, but I think for the hell of it, we might go Wraith, cause fuck it, why not? Yeah, so the idea is, gonna start from Tricephalos, work our way down slowly but surely, and then hopefully, go from there. I don't know why my fucking controller's doing that. I got my starting armament with Holy, so, in case if I don't have something like that, in case if I don't find something better right away, I can be able to at least, use that, and then, have something to use for the boss. Because sometimes sometimes I might have that nice lucky run, where I get like, some good stuff. I usually it's like a nice good run to a decent run to kind of a bad run. So yeah. I'd say probably at most that the thing that I kind of want to do was maybe have like, the ability to have two daggers on my person, and then, like we'll just, just go from there. And we got Rutted Woods as our first, shifting earth. Okay. Okay, he's got that. Guess I'll start with having some fire grease for him though. At level 2. I always like to go check this little area if we got this, because sometimes there might be like a chest right here. Yo. I always want to check everything, see what's up. I'll also check the stuff here. I'll take Shatter. I'll take that. Alright, let's go to the Evergel spot. Oh, it's your boy Finsky. Alright, check under here. Sometimes there could be a scurb underneath this, but there's not. I'll get rid of the strong, go to level 5. Oh, it's a Miranda, I believe it's a Miranda flower. That's that. I'll take that for the affinity upgrade thing. That looked like a recluse body. Oh, I think I'm trying to glitch stars. I believe that's another nice little thing to have for on one, or a staff, I should say. Take that. Would have been kind of cool if I somehow was able to get like a scorpion stinger or something. But what you gonna do? I think I'll take that. Swings on one. Boost that HP. I want to check up here because it's right at the castle. You guys want to try and see what the kind of stuff and things is here. There's other stuff in someone, but don't really need it. Stands pretty. If I didn't have the FP thing, I probably would have, like, got the Great Club and be like, hey, later, there's another big bulking weapon for you. I'm gonna go see Mr. Merchant. So at most I can look at my starting dagger +1. Let's see. Ew, you bitch. Check out now, I guess. Looks like it'll be targeted. Howie. Oh, you know what? This makes me think a little bit, but we could technically go here. We could technically go there. You know, everything. Whoop. Oh wait, I've already got that talisman. Alright. Here. Well, there's gonna be this dude over here, because he's gonna be one of them that we have to deal with. Alright, he's got that one. RFP. I want to see if I can actually get to this Sorcerer's Rise. Or something I can get in there. I'll take that, give it to Raider. Does attack damage. Seals we got, like my armament, switch to Black Flame. And we have... Okay, it's gonna be fucking... Okay, so we know it's gonna be, still right now. Ow. That. I'm surprised he doesn't want golden light. I'm kind of surprised he got rid of this. And it's like, do you not know that it's best to take colossal weaponry? Fuck it. If he's gonna blonde, he's gonna blonde, you know? Yeah, if it were me, I probably would have gotten rid of, probably would have gotten rid of that. Because, you know, that's a great axe. Not a great hammer. But I mean, hey, you know. Go with what you want, I guess. Yeah, just that raider in me. I was like, hey, you know, you just got, you know, you were just given another second colossal weapon. Why would you toss, you know, great club when it's, especially when it's a holy weapon? You know, holy weapon is, you know, like holy is the, you know, the main effective thing against Tricephalos. So, you know, it's like, hey, why would you get rid of it? Oh my god, did he actually find it? Like, oh my god, he did. But now I actually want to go to Castle, see what kind of drops there, you know, that was there. Because the one thing about the Rotted Wood Shifting Earth is whenever you defeat the boss, in this castle, chances are it's going to drop a weapon that deals Scarlet Rot. So you never know exactly what you're going to get. Yeah, maybe I'll get lucky if I get like a Scorpion Stinger or something. Yeah, I mean, it's like, who the fuck knows? Ew, 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 ew. Yeah. So now I got myself a weapon. I can do some Scarlet Rot. And it's something I can build with Power Stance. Excuse me. It's me, amateur. nice. Don't mind if I fucking do. Oh no. Black Blade Kindred. Ow. Now I got another Scarlet Wolfman. Where's my head? Thank you, Siri Bot, for getting rid of the bot. What is this? That is Dragonic Tree Sentinel. Ow. You know, I'll take that because it has defeated the enemies for HP. Too slow. Yeah. Funny. So funny. Right. Take that. Alright, next level. I do believe you'll fight, we have killed everything. At least boss-wise. Must say, what are we doing? What we're doing here? You think you know something? There's boys. Alright, I'd say it's a good first day. Let's see. XP1's low. Pretty good to go. Bum, 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 bum. Let me get my blast. Owie. I'll just drive. I love it. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I'm fucking stuck in a loading limbo. Oh my god, dude. Well, this is definitely a first. I'm stuck in a fucking loading limbo. And I don't even get to, and I'm I'm stuck in loading limbo. Can't do a fucking thing. Error has occurred, closing results. That's weird. I have never had that happen before. Like, like no joke. I have, I've never had that happen before in all the times that I played this game. It's like I was thinking like the fucking like someone gets stuck in like a loading limbo type of thing, not knowing if I'm gonna have to like like close the game and restart or whatever. Why? Come on. Why is it saying that I'm offline when I'm not? I have no idea why it fucking like does that shit, so and I can't build not do anything unless I get lucky. Okay. Phew. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load back I'm gonna load up the game I'm gonna load back into the thing. I'm gonna check my little profile. I mean just to be on that random safe side. Even though like I'm like back in I I don't know. I guess you say like it's a random ass paranoia, that I have sometimes where it's like I don't know why the game does shit like that, where it's well not I wouldn't say like it's the game, but like it's more so like PlayStation. It's like I'll be playing something, I'll be playing something, maybe I might be online for that, for that little thing. And then next thing I know, like something happens, like either I think of myself, like, oh, like say you're like, like the online thing of the game that I'm playing is somehow fucked, or I had like built like a internet connection moment, or some shit like that, or like, I don't know. Cause it's hard to really know sometimes about like, what the hell's going on. Like it really is. It's like sometimes you never know if like either like, it's like like it's the game that you're playing and it's doing some sort of like weird shit. Um, B, if it's actually like like connection issues, like maybe like say like your internet's kind of going or something like that, or if it's like like Sony, kind of doing some sort of random little thing where it's like, oh, it shows, it takes, puts you offline, so you have this, that, and the other happening, and it kind of like affects your game that you're playing in some sort of way. But anyway, crisis averted, I guess. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Alright, so Gaping Jaws the next thing. We'll bring this because cause I believe like not only can you be able to do a thing with poison, but you can also bring in frost as well. And that's something, and I say like that's something I technically kind of learned, kind of like learned and experimented with when I did my little random solo run attempt of Night Rain, where I play like I think it's like first two bosses of the game, I did everything, I did things solo and all that. So yeah. I will have like the poison aspect of things. Then it's like able to get a little bit of chilling mist, aka frost. So I want to see if I get anything more. Everything's, everything's pretty small, so. It's fine. Like, it's fine, we do the thing. You know, I was kind of thinking about this a little bit. Um, so while we play the waiting game, you know, hopefully for the next session, um, I've been doing a bit of a thing on regular Elden Ring, where I've been kind of like, you know, playing around with like different outfits and armors and, you know, all other stuff. And I was remembering the whole situation of doing like a little Duchess cosplay. Um, and I remember that and I kind of remember, like, you know, there were some things that you know, kind of came to my mind as far as like being like, hey, I can you know, do this, that, and the other. Was, you know, like, you know, with like, you know, these, you know, like these particular little outfits to be somewhat resemblant of, you know, things that you're going to wear in Night Rain, in terms of, like, you know, if you want to do like a Duchess thing, right? So one of the things that came to my mind was the leather outfit. And I guess I'll go ahead and, you know, kind of just go to the change garb area. So when it comes to this you know, particular outfit, the top piece of it is pretty much a thing of patches. So basically, like, you want to be able to get like the leather top. Um, the other stuff I would say are not really from patches. Like, I would say honestly, like, this is not like a full patches attire. And the reason why I say that is because, like, you know, you know, like, I've got patches. I've got patches, full attire and everything like that. I believe I even have it on my friend Pay's bill, because the one thing I remembered was whenever I was trying to do a normal type of attire thing for her, um, one of the things I remember doing at that time was kind of going like, you know, the full leather set, you know, aka the full, you know, patches set. And then kind of played around with, like, you know, a few little stuff here and there to get what pretty much was not going to be like the final little casual look for Pay, and everything. And I was like, oh, you know, I can, you know, I was like, oh, I can build, like, you know, look at this, have that, and then, you know, have, like, you know, somewhat be like a slight little difference between you know, what you know, what passes looks like as far as, like, you know, his attire goes, and, you know, like you know, the outfit attire that, you know, Duchess wears, you know, for that. You know, so I pretty much, you know, did that. And I was like, oh, okay, you know, well, I can, you know, play around with this and everything, um, and then like another little idea was, I can't remember the guy's name, but it was like, there's this one character that's always, it's this one character that's always going to be like at the round table area, and he's known to be kind of like, I think it's like, I think he's the one that gives you the what do you want gesture. I was kind of thinking to myself, like, you know, I was like, you know, this probably, you know, like, that probably could be as close as you can get to having something like this for regular Elden Ring. And then there was another attire that I remember seeing around everything, and I think it was like, and I think it was like using Dalier's top piece. And my friend Onyx actually hooked me up with that top piece because he was getting rid of a build that he wasn't really using anymore. And lucky for little old me, that was the top piece. That was the the top chest piece, for that character. I was like thinking to myself, where I was like, oh, you can build, to like have that for Dutch's, for Dutch's look. What are we doing? Yo. And I'd say it was also kind of funny too, in a sense, but I remember one random day I was looking on Twitter, or X, if you want to call it that, and I remember seeing like someone posted an Elden Ring screenshot where someone was pretty much playing as dressing up as Duchess, and they had Dalier's top, but they had I'm trying to think it's like the aesthetic ankle guards, aka the things that look like the thing that's pretty much like a like a thong. Not really anything good there, so. I'll take that for the item discovery. There's a chest somewhere over here. Probably have to go up. Oh, wait. Here it is. Ew! And now, I'm moving as fast as I can. I don't have a fucking horse, Flash. Guardian Golem. I'll put that there for right now. Whee! Let's go there. I think we'll hit at least one Evergel. That could be nice. Alright, level 6. Ah. What do you... What do you use? Ah. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. But, yeah, as they say, it's worth a shot. It's like, who knows? We may get lucky. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough time for this. Ow. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough time. And of course there's a tree sitting all right there. Oh boy. Hey! Wow. Wait, what? I could have sworn I heard walls and say something. You're like, holy shit, I'm all twisted. Hey. You're supposed to be dead. It's like when Mama Bush dies, you die with her. And apparently wanting to go back and try and deal with Ooh. And god damn, he got starlight shots for days up in his bitch. Alright. I think Fluce just did her alt. Oh, come on! Like, motherfucker was literally 1 HP in that fucking dream. Oh. So, well, what? Let's check out this area. Maybe we get next to the Tasman.
Well, now what?
Yeah, see, it's open, so it's either... Okay. But maybe I was actually mistaken. Like I thought I saw it open, but didn't have a seal. Better. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, thing full of SP. No one cares about you. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to actually, like, you know, go to all the way to the boss, but we will possibly make some. We can make some stops, you know. Like, yes, Mr. Wildman, we're coming. Heck no, no. I was gonna say, like, could I possibly get like another pouch from him, but he was the one that I got the first pouch, first extra pouch from. Go this way. Physical attack. Ow. Ew, survived India. Either that was a lucky ass drop or that was not. Either that was like a lucky ass drop or someone had that themselves. Fuck. about to do it in time. Ow. False break. That's the goal. I think that's just for the hell of it. Like, yeah, you know, we weren't gonna be able to take care of that fucking boss in time, especially with a storm like literally coming in. As soon as, you know, we got into the arena. So I think they're over here killing the monkeys. The monkey. I dodged that game. This is not going up well. Crucible Lance down. Oh, come on! I tried to move. That was a cheap attack. We both got the same thing. Hey, Penny. Yo, where the fuck do you think you're going? Yeah, where do you think about doing out there? You ain't gonna be able to do it. Alright. I'm good for my I'm good on my end. I am good in the hood is what you say. Oh. Well, just chuck that. Like I don't need it. Oh, come on, I tried to dodge. I'm gonna go down. Ow. Oh, come on! Let me go, let me go, let me go! Oh, fuck off! That should not have been a grab. I'm down. Well, not down yet. Now I'm down because I couldn't get a fucking heal off. Like this way, I'm trying to like, move so I can get a fucking heal off. Game is like, no. Thank you. There we go. Whew. What the fuck? I was level 11, both of them are level 12. Oh yeah, like that. Not bad. Madness resistance. Okay. It's not bad. Kind of like go for like a lightning type build, perhaps. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm gonna go ahead and actually end it here. I know it's like a couple of things, like a couple of bosses and all that, but yeah, but I feel like it's a nice little good, nice little good way to start things off, for Duchess's, revenge arc, if you will. So, yeah, and I'm probably going to do the little thing, like having Duchess wear this for this little duration and everything. I might go back to the leather set afterwards or something like that, or unless I, play with someone else on my downtime, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to just, switch to this. But, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the random stream and everything like that. Um, I don't know what technically today holds as far as like, Wednesday and everything, because I believe it's Wednesday on my end. So it would be my 2 day slow week of streaming. But normally I do a little thing where I would be like, I normally would do a little thing where it's like I do like a little, maybe like weapons mod Wednesday or something like that, but I don't know. Um, kind of have to just wait and see like how the day plays out, everything. I'd say at most, probably what I might do is if I actually do end up doing that. Excuse me. I had like an itch on my leg, and it's like I was trying to scratch it, and like I was trying to like scratch my leg and everything like that, and I like an itch or something, and kind of got caught up in the cord of my headset plugged into my controller. But anyway, as I was going to say, I'd say probably at most, if I actually do end up doing the stream, for Wednesday stream, all that, it might be technically some Weapons Mod Wednesday, but it might be some more Freedom 2 with the Blork Demake mod. I might play around more with that and everything, and then maybe, quote unquote, maybe on Thursday, probably on Thursday, I might do some more Dead by Daylight. Doing more 2v8 and everything. Cause yeah, I believe, cause yeah, quite recently the next little installment had, cause basically the next little installment had unlocked, like little quests, if you will. So might try to do some stuff and things other than that. Oh, excuse me. Phew. Alright, let's see if we can random this person since they haven't been live for that long. And so alright. Alright, so got that. Phew. Yeah, probably after I raid out and everything, I'm gonna go fix me up some tea, hopefully. Well, fuck a duck. God damn it! What is it with people and their damn raid settings? I swear. If we can't raid into this person, then I'll just do someone on my followed list. Alright, looks like we're good. We're in business. Alright, so if you enjoy what you saw today and you watch this on Twitch, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a Rumble Maniac today. If you want to follow me anywhere else online, you can check out my YouTube channel, give it a sub and all the usual good stuff, and feel free to follow me on Twitter. But until I see y'all in the next video or live stream, as always, take care everybody, and I hope you all have a good week or weekend.